Aspirant. To start with today's news, Indian legislative and judicial development. So, actually, this comes under GS2 polity. Lok Sabha passes Waqf bill after a long debate. So, the bill actually Lok Sabha passed this bill after a marathon debate with the 228 MPs voting in favor of this. And Home Minister assured that Muslim community that the bill will not interfere with the religious practice. So the bill actually clarifies that only a Muslim can be a Waqf, that is a donor. Only a Mutawalli, that is a manager, can be included in Waqf board or a council, and donation must be used only for the intended purpose. So understanding the concept, what is Waqf is a permanent dedication of movable or immovable properties for religious or charitable purposes, which is recognized by Muslim law. And it implies the endowment of property, whether movable or immovable, tangible or intangible. The process from a Waqf typically fund educational institutions, graveyard, mosque and shelter homes. Waqfs in India are regulated by the Waqf Act 1995. So Waqf board is a legal board holding and transferring the property, and also it can be sued in any court. It administers Waqf properties, recover lost properties and sanctions the transfer of Waqf properties. Central Waqf Council established in 1964 oversees and advises state level Waqf boards across India. So Waqf properties in India is third largest landholder in India after railways and defense department. So it actually have a 200 crore annual revenue as well. Speaker cannot be indecisive on pleas over defection, says Supreme Court. So Supreme Court observed that speakers cannot indefinitely delay decisions on disqualification pleas under the 10th schedule. A constitutional court can direct a speaker to act within a reasonable period. Cases related to 10 BIAS MLA who defected in Telangana. So Constitution does not specify exact timelines for decision on disqualification. Supreme Court stressed that judicial inaction would render court powerless if speakers remain indecisive. So 10th schedule of anti-defection, which is otherwise called as anti-defection law, which is not originally in the Indian Constitution. It was added by 52nd Amendment Act in 1985. So the decision on disqualification will be referred to chairman or speaker of the house. But that is not a final decision, subject to judicial review. And also it gives the provision related to disqualification of MPs and MLAs. So grounds for defection is voluntarily resignation or voting against party or independent person once after elected if he joins in any party or if any nominated members joins any party. Then Myanmar earthquake. So on 28 March, a powerful earthquake that is a magnitude of 7 hit the Myanmar, which is Mandalay, which is the second largest city. So one of the most strike slip fault in Southeast Asia. So thousands feared dead and injured, and Thailand and Bangkok also experienced the tremor. Heritage historical monuments, which is also UNESCO site, that also damaged. So quakes occur when accumulated stress at the plate boundaries overcome friction. So ensure education, hygiene, healthcare in rural areas. So is Supreme Court. So Supreme Court says direct that the court stated 10% to 15% of the state budget must be earmarked for basic rural infrastructure to realize development goals. And state the petitioner NGO was asked if it had conducted surveys on health and educational availability. Try to answer this question. Discuss the role of the judiciary in shaping the public policy priorities in India. If you have any doubt related to current affairs, feel free to contact this number. Thank you. Have a great day.